Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Oh, that was an opening.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to be late. Woo, finally. So this is it. The oh god. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is a place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. And I forgot to turn that off!
You could always go back to the main menu now and just take care of it.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
Professional here!
When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from the school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go through it. I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. Where's Nubster? The question is, where is everyone else? I guess no one likes me on a Sunday. I guess just ignore Vanny Day Sunday.
No.
Annie. Am I gonna have
Wow,
to
this
basically
place has
tell you...
school festival written all over it, literally. Guilty dogs! I want one of those. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone in this is in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Why does everyone sound so bored? It sounds like a mock trial is about to start. But where's this lecture hall? Looks like all students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. Damn, this place is so high-tech. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete. Hey, Fina, over here. I don't know who said that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you two. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, it's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting.
Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Corti, I'm going to just say that. Professor Corti has yet to arrive. Oh, you could play as this guy.
Okay, Zeus.
How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institute waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here?
Oh, right. You haven't been introduced yet.
Ah, yes. You must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too.
Oh, wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star.
That fucking smile, man. Wow, thanks. That big smile is kind of scary though.
Looks like the mock trial is about to begin. What are you going to do about our meeting?
Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office.
Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? Oh, you won't be seeing it again. Tracy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
I just love how, or even Phoenix was just like, "What the hell, Tracy?"
Oh, fucking hell!
It's
Not
like,
again.
God damn it.
Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then.
What's the point of those glasses?
Hell no.
They're bigger than his.
Looks like
They're smaller than his
Zeus.
nose. Thank you, Professor.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Could you tell me about your school?
What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking.
Wow, so many gold stars.
And the gold star is literally just the OK symbol.
Which is
Ah!
offensive.
Yeah, you're not giving a gold star, you're giving a white circle. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be the lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judging course.
Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, that makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor. Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. In other words, just bluffing.
So what's new there? It's Phoenix Wright. All he does is bluff, and it somehow works for him.
Yeah.
Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Court.
It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court, she is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. Look at my cheesy smile, you can see my dentures. The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium. How to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory.
Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again?
And how to lie your way to victory.
What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star.
Jesus.
The great honor of taking a seminar by the famous lawyers and a famous prosecutor. This is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Oh, a one-on-one battle! How thrilling! So, if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? What if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so...
There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is? Well, that is a special surprise.
You get to floss my teeth! A famous prosecutor? A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. What, Edgeworth?
No, they get to bleach my teeth.
Hey, this gold star was right on a marker and it just says okay. It ain't even gold. What, just like that Atari cartridge that just put on marker Halloween. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh, it's you. Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too.
You know what? This guy's giving me Baldi's basics. Do one little thing wrong, he's gonna get the ruler out and start following around the school.
Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome to my school. Should I try and do a Bully's basic impression just for this guy now?
No, it'd just be a bit weird. Do it for that bit line. Do it for this line.
But what about Professor Court? Well, I'm supposed she'll arrive eventually.
Oh God.
So, yeah, you won't be able to take it seriously if I do that, will you?
Won't. I'll be laughing too much.
Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors.
I'll be
Juniper?
trying not to laugh.
I'll be doing my best to make sure you would in that case.
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods, is that you? Uh-huh. Then, Fina? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? Oh, that's a coincidence. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, this is case 1 is somewhere in the future. Case 2 and 3 are basically in the past right now. We're leading up to case 1.
It leads to Athena's memory.
Yeah. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yes, well, we've lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Like a lot. Why would she look at me? Guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we're supposed to go and wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking a look in the mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed. Well, that's fine. We'll stand up.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
We'll, like, stand in the back.
But it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
So, why are we here again?
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today.
I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place?
What? Really?
Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here. Oh, no fair. I want to see the mock trial too. Sorry, but I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has. If that's okay with Professor Means.
But of course, Mr. Wright. If it's what you wish.
It's settled then. We expect a full and detailed report, Apollo. So pay attention. Being a new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. Oh, I guess, he's a bit of a snooty, smarty,
Stick in the mud?
yeah, and then the first case, she's all Fluttershy. Still no Professor Court.
She's bashed her in the face by her own hair.
And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. Oh, this is so boring. I should have hid in a lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. What the fuck? What was that? What was that? Yay. Well, let's see what this noise is about. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they think it was you. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh, well, we better have a look. Go have a look. Seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand. What? Oh.
Oh. That would explain a lot.
Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor! Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with?
I
It
think
looks
she's
like
a
our
little
meeting's been
dead.
cancelled for us. No way, this can't be real. I called the police.
I think she might be just a little bit dead.
It should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? Well, it's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... No, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But... Okay, you're the boss. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got to do here.
A fucking arrow through her side.
I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer.
Well, not really. Only if you find a body like this, and even then, you probably best to just try not to look at it too much.
Oh, what do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has.
That's what you're thinking about?
True, but phones are a thing now, Athena. And you know what girls are like with their phones? Dare take it away, they turn into vicious, ravaged animals. But considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court. No, don't. Ah, boring. There's no freaking prostitution time.
It's a planner.
Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark print on it. At that. I still think a girl deserves her privacy. What about our privacy? We barely get any.
She's dead!
But this may help solve the case.
Yeah, I know. See.
No, you don't.
Her
Your
wrist.
wrist.
Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah.
And perhaps the arrow in the side.
Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look. Well, now that you mentioned it, there's no blood around it. Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head and there are dark bruises around her wrists. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually her wrists were unbound and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on.
Yeah, so it's a definite. It's at this point it's a possibility, but who knows whether it's true or not.
It's the fact that it would be a high possibility because looks like she escaped from jogging.
Oh, there's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but an arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. Murder? Here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon?
Well, she didn't kill herself!
Right, but what... But where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert in archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? I'm not sure. Guess we'd better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. I think that's about all we got to go... I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Okay, I want to know...
5 shades of pale.
Do you know what? Every day I've been getting pledges on Patreon like crazy.
Well, that's a good thing.
I know, but what's got everyone enticed all of a sudden?
Accept it!
It's so quiet nowadays, and then then my phone keeps going. Like, oh fuck! What now?
Because everybody has money to spend on everybody else now.
Oh, maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess because the holidays, it's just silent for most of it.
Once it gets to about the end of February, start of March, people actually have money because they don't have to worry about all the bills they get from Christmas and presents and such. So, they have a bit more money. So they decide that they're going to put it towards people they enjoy the content from, and you're one of them, apparently.
I guess. Nice work, Athena.
Be happy about it.
Yep. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. You mean 50 Shades of Grey, Phoenix? Ah! I was expecting 50. Phoenix, you sure you want to admit something right now? We should probably take a picture of the crime scene, just in case. Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese!
He was getting lonely as a hobo, okay?
Cheese? I thought I was the one with a twisted sense of humor. I think that should do it. Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard? There were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. I seem to recall hearing that a CO?
Co-ed.
Co-ed, okay. Co-ed from the fine art club that had made them. There were 2? The nothing over there is the remains of another statue? This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, we got a random newspaper here. There's something buried in the rubble. The famous Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus. She-Devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student. Well, we'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's black heart. Hugh O'Connor is declared that he... Wait, no, it's Hugh. I remember something from a cutscene that says it. O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? Oh, we're talking about my friend Junie here. Should never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you?
Murder.
This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right. But it's still disturbing, even if it's third-rate tabloid material.
It reminds me of basically what every other tabloid is about, and a few videos that I need to go through.
What videos?
You don't need to worry about it. It's literally nothing to do with you. It's just some idiot trying to think that he's smarter than everyone else.
Well,
Sounds like you're everyday fucking modern idiot.
Let's put it this way. He put in his YouTube bio, the most hated people are the ones that tell the truth. That doesn't scream arrogant. That doesn't scream
one
arrogant.
of those
at all, does it?
people. Okay. In other words, he doesn't really speak the truth. He just speaks what he thinks.
What
he speaks
thinks.
his truth.
Yeah, it's the truth that he's come up to. Like most news journalists, they look for evidence towards their own story,
Speaking
not
of journalists,
the actual truth to the story.
Speaking of journalists, I'm just gonna quickly say it. IGN did another stupid thing with Kingdom Hearts again, because you know they can't really do anything right. They were congratulations Square for the release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? And then they posted a picture of Kingdom Hearts, and they go and said, "We got some new insight of Kingdom Hearts 4." Yet it's a picture of the Kingdom Hearts 3 secret ending, where Sora is just looking, what the fuck, where he's at. That's Kingdom Hearts 4 apparently.
I mean,
Yeah, they took the screenshot from the secret ending.
Vanny,
What?
I think that is the point of if it's a tweet that they've put out.
Yeah, but it's not. But there's nothing. They took the screenshot
Vanny,
from the what?
People do that all the fucking time.
Yeah, but they said they got
New information about Elden Ring DLC. They just show screenshots of the base game.
Yeah, but they don't elaborate any further.
Is it?
They have no link. They have no link or anything. Tweet. They say we got a picture of the Kingdom Hearts 4. The picture was Kingdom Hearts 3 Secret Ending.
All right.
they didn't elaborate. They didn't put a link to their article or anything. They just saying this is Kingdom Hearts 4. It ain't. That's Kingdom Hearts 3 Secret Ending, you idiot.
And how long ago was this?
Fucking, I don't know. I just saw the Game of Joints video about it. It was recent video anyway. So I'm not too sure when the tweet was made. But it was really recent anyway. I mean, you know what IGN are like? They're not very fucking good half the time. Especially with Kingdom Hearts or Sonic or anything. I wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish purple in colour. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. But they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. Mr. Wright? Athena? Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast.
Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced that a body had been found on the campus.
He came in here
That's
and
right.
somehow he did notice
And
the
we're
body
the
of
ones who
the
phoned
farm.
it in. And we found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there.
What? Can you show me?
Yeah, sure. Here she is.
Oh yeah, there you go, with the heroin or damn side even.
What the?
We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here...
No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean.
It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial.
What? It's like the mock trial?
I know,
That's
it
not
sounds
sketchy
crazy,
at all.
but... Body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood... It's all exactly like the mock trial.
You're kidding, right? It can't really be all the same. Can it?
I thought the police were already here.
Well, they weren't.
Okay, now the detail, and that's awesome.
I'm quite worried where everyone is.
Missing out
usually
on
everyone-
all of our magnificent fun.
Usually they show up. I mean, I know Sean won't be here because he's got work. Sometimes Dragon shows up 30 minutes. Nubs, he's gone somewhere. The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today.
Well, no
Right
shit. I
on
wonder
campus.
why.
That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy.
Ironic.
Excuse me, hold on. I'm just gonna give Nubby a bap.
Okay.
He's away, right? What the fuck? Anybody else just stream? Would it be okay? Yeah, sure, Rocky. Oh no, I've got to do another compile. Oh god. I'll go and tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss.
Ugh, I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still times like these. I hope Junior hasn't fainted from the shock of all this whole thing. Oh, there she is. Ah, Athena. Athena. There you are. Junior, I'm glad to see. Why is she talking like that? I'm glad to see you. I was worried that. Don't worry about me. I am student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Just like that one pony that I used to watch for a show.
Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police. There's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been? 7 years or so? 7 years! Jesus.
Jesus!
Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. I felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm a student council president now. Okay, and? And as a student representative of Themis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in a judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until now. Well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course.
What sort of teacher was Professor Court?
If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra. Okay. And she used to...
Yeah, mantra.
And she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh? You mean all the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now Professor Court was... who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Oh, and she's coughing. Excuse me. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. She's got that cough. Yet she's not strong as pretends to be. Go on.
So yeah, I've just had to find the screenshot of the tweet in the video that the Gamers Joint did. We may have just gotten our latest look at Kingdom Hearts 4, kind of in the form of a social media post celebrating the release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So they saw this screenshot that was from the official Kingdom Hearts social media post, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And they must have assumed that this was basically like a teaser for the new game.
When it wasn't. At all.
Yeah.
Because you know how much they love to do fact checks.
But for game journalists, they don't know.
Hang on. You're assuming that journalists these days actually do fact checking about any
I
of the
know.
stories
They
cover.
rush it. They rush everything. And
They
then
kind of have to with how fast everything goes these days.
and once they rush it and they don't get their way, the game's hard as shit. 0. Why do you need a script? Especially when they did the when one of the guys did the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, he didn't even finish the actual whole thing. He just half-assed it. And I said, oh, well, you can do it on top. Bro, there's easy codes, by the way, so you could just breeze through it. You just...
Oh, jeez, I just saw something that's gonna really annoy you, Vanny.
Oh, no, what?
Remember those exercise mini-games from Remake?
Exercise minigames. Oh, from Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
Guess what they've brought back for Rebirth?
That exercise minigame?
Yep.
Is it a trophy?
I don't know if it's a trophy, but you'll find out when you actually get to the game, I guess.
Oh, no! Is it the same guy?
No, it wouldn't be the same. I
Oh.
doubt it would be the same guy because it's good. Because from what I'm seeing, this is a gym on the beach.
At least it's in the beach. At least it's a nice place to look at while you're struggling. Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. As all the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence.
Wow, you guys think of everything. It must be hard getting all that ready.
Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements on the mock trial to get leaked. Hey, Rocky, I'm guessing you're the one that has to be the one in chat now because no one's shown up at all. Am I even... Oh, yeah, I am live. I was about to say, am I even live?
Yes, because I'm having to keep an eye on the chat in the stream, so, you know, I can see that you're live.
We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all the details. Must have been a big pain in the... I mean, that must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecutor both had an equal chance of winning. If you think that's all she's capable of, you got another thing coming. What are we talking about? Huh? Who said that? Oh, hi. You can be him, that snooty Harry Potter looking guy.
Juniper's genius doesn't stop it at being her brilliant script.
Yeah! She gave an award-winning performance as a defendant, man!
I think I found a rival at my cause of steel.
Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? As soon as council present, I won't have you treating them rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes.
Yep, I'm Athena Sykes.
And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor.
You might turn to stone just like that Professor Quirrell. I mean, no one.
But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests.
Oh, Snooty Pants here. Ugh. Most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails to be the bad guys. No, where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too? You know, what's that brace-like contraption for? Junie has some unusual friends.
Is a present company included, Athena?
These two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Yes. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly having a thing for Junie?
Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that.
That's right! The mock trial's just the start! She also in the school festival's main event! Live on stage, Juniper Woods and the crowd goes bananas! Woo! I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... My Junie singing? On stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes.
Oh, geez, doesn't that remind me?
Wow, that looks very familiar.
Yeah, so weird.
It's like it's like it was another case 3 trial that happened once. Oh wait, we're on case 3. And this is what I'll be wearing. Well, that's amazing, Junie. But then again, you're always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is look up at the stars in the middle of the forest.
Huh. So you're a fan of the night sky then?
Apollo, how can you not fucking notice something here? Wow, Apollo, didn't know you were such a romantic.
It's not like that. I have this friend, he and I go way back, who really got me interested in space.
Wait, you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. As student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue.
Easy for you to say.
Oh, I think she's angry. The costumes were no problem, but as for singing, I'm not sure I... No, you can do it!
That's right. And anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me.
Oh, God. Can we just fucking... It's like a chivalrous love triangle. The damsel in distress and 2 knights in shining armor. Maybe that famous Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. Now we never know how it would have turned out.
Don't worry, we'll figure that out.
I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial.
Which is weird.
It ended right before the verdict? Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man! I bet I would have won!
But I bet the defense wasn't doing it too badly either, right?
Oh, great. You also read books like a fucking asshole, just like that some other panty snatcher.
Well, yeah, I hate when they do this kind of trope. It's just like, come on. Yes, we know they read, but no one reads that fast.
He does, he's wearing glasses.
I have glasses on, I can't read that fast.
Well, you're different.
We'll settle this some other time. And I assure you, I will win when that time comes.
Like I'm gonna let that happen? I don't think so!
That doesn't sound like ominous foreshadowing.
Hey, do you know what? Maybe I'll give him a Sonic voice
Hey!
for shits and giggles.
The nubs!
Look! Nubs! He's here! You was in a raid? I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here.
We even have proof of our friendship.
Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law. And in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around! And the famed famous legal academy ingenuity at work. So what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Don't worry, Nubs, no one's here except Rocky and you. I don't know where everyone is. I don't know where everyone's at. Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice.
Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something that can be put cheaply on display.
Proof? Yeah, we don't need some stinking proof. Us three of us are friends forever. I can hear discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here?
Something wrong, Athena?
No, it's nothing.
Oh. All right then. Hey, isn't that...
Everyone stay right where you are! Don't move a muscle! Oh, and it's you.
God, Jesus.
Detective Fulbright? Is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends! Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court.
Somehow.
What?
Whatever conclusion.
Wait a second,
that
what's going on
comes to.
here? Why are you arresting Junie?
Please, Detective Fulbright. We're involved in this case too.
So you're the lawyers in the dispatch said we're first on the scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this: there are two major reasons for our arrests. One, she's cute. Two, she's shy. The suspect led somebody to where the body was. I didn't. And number two, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. But you can't arrest her on just those grounds. True, but there's more. We're the Phoenix Wright Detective Agency. We're blindly arrest everyone we see. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that. So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one too. Detective
love the fact.
Go on.
I love the fact that they've already sent a prosecutor onto the case.
Yeah.
Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Well, why there's blood on this? That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir. But Junie, I have to do something. I can't let them take her away like this. Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do. In justice we've paid.
Hold it! Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
Be nice to have actual anime show right now with this. I hate to interrupt your bonding time, but aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer. Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need to Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do.
I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered the professor.
Athena, Apollo, thank you both. I'm counting on you. We've got your back, Junie. I guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. I'm off to have a burger. I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright.
Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help you with whatever you need. So let's get right on the case.
Right.
I don't have this case.
Oh, it is Dragon.
Rank amateurs. Rank amateurs? You are literally unqualified! You stupid...
Yeah, well, every time I hear him speak, all is...
If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me.
Snape be coming in. Potter, you can't be going around calling yourself O'Connor. Now turn to page
You can't be a lawyer.
Why, that smug little... Oh, he hasn't even finished law school. Hugo! That was totally rude! You're not the only one on the case, man. I'm in too, big time. Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you. Fucking hell, these two are weird.
Now that those two are gone,
It's like, right, now that those two have gotten rid of themselves.
let's get back to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Oh, right. You said the victim's location, position, and so on. We've just got, and so on. We're just like in the script.
Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, hold on a sec. Just bear with me just a sec.
Perhaps I could
no.
help.
Oh,
Hair forehead.
who says that? Hold on.
Oh no.
Put the light on quick.
Oh, we already know who said it because of hair forehead.
Yeah. Oh no.
Perhaps I could help. Hair forehead.
That and the heart attack pose. It's like, oh god, it's him.
I wonder who says air forehead. Who has a thing for foreheads? You boy!
Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here?
You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me?
Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I am Clavier Gavin. Some know me as a prosecutor, but I am most famous for my former rock band. We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gaviniers? I was the lead vocalist.
Oh, never heard of your band. And then again, I was out of the country till only recently. But can I get your autograph?
You only just met him like 3 seconds ago and you already want his autograph.
Forgive me, Fraulein, but I've retired from the music biz. But I'd be happy to offer you my autograph as rockstar prosecutor, Clavier Gavin.
Oh, okay. That one then.
She's a lively one, eh, fair forehead? Didn't know she was your type.
She's the newest member of the Wright Anything Agency, that's all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Athena Sykes.
A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. now that the intros are out of the way, I'm sure you have some questions for me. Yeah, Hair Forehead?
Jesus.
So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss, to give a lecture and a training seminar.
Oh, so he's the famous prosecutor they invited? Oh, yeah. What about Edgeworth?
Well, you know, I'm sure he's busy with other things.
Yeah, sipping tea.
And I have another crucial role to play. The Gaviniers are getting back together for a one-time special performance.
But the guy in jail.
Even though you guys disbanded, which is a shame, by the way. Really. Yeah, I know how much you adored our music, Hair Forehead. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early. But I did graduate from here.
Wait, so that performance Junie mentioned?
I see you already heard about that. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Even the statues.
Two banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad.
Wicked statues? Wait, are these supposed to be you, Mr. Wright?
Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent, too. Oh, what a terrible waste. But the worst part of the whole thing is, my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass.
Wait, don't tell me your mentor was...
Professor Court. She was the one who taught me how to think about the law.
Oh. So, Constance Court was your professor here at the academy?
She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of the saying, the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and always revered what was right beyond all else.
I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
Dina, are you tearing up? So I can't blame you. Prosecutor Gavin owes a lot to who he is because of the professor. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined on purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Well, get already, Hair Forehead. I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're going to reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might just help help us catch the killer.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay, that is pretty clever.
Wow, it feels like we're playing Apollo Justice again.
Right, this stage is ready. And you, Hair Forehead, ready to rock? No, the defense is not ready to rock. You saw the mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here.
Junie's masterpiece! The one everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will.
Yeah, this is a practice trial. It's not the actual trial thing.
Now, Fräulein, we'll need you to play the part of the defendant and judge as per the script.
Okay, got it.
I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat it like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Hair Forehead, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We'll have everything we need to reprise the mock trial.
Très bien.
Très bien.
I know, it's just that restaurant.
The S.
It's the restaurant. You know?
Yeah.
Très bien. Let's get started. Defendant / Judge Athena Sykes is psyched up and ready to rock. Court is in session for our reenactment of the mock trial. Or what I like to call the mock trial.
Yeah, a double mockery perhaps, but the trial is still a trial. Achtung, baby, it's no holds barred. Let's rock. Oh, can't we take it easy today?
It may just be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers.
Which is highly illegal.
God, that's like putting Timber as a judge and that's it. We're fucked.
No. It wouldn't be Timber, would it?
Who?
No, it'd be hell. She'd be the judge and she'd be like, shut up, both of you, we're doing this and we're taking it serious.
Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please.
She takes her job very seriously. No shenanigans.
You got a trial line, Judge.
It would be great for a female judge, wouldn't it?
Hey, maybe that will be what happens in the next game. Who knows?
Yeah, it'd be a bit different, but...
It'd be a neat idea. Retire the old man.
No. Ooh, that'll be an interesting court case. The judge is framed for the crime.
That'd
be
different.
Funny.
It would be different. It would be interesting. And then we've got our new judge on the hand
He'd
who
be
is
like
a
fucking
female.
crying this entire time.
Either that, or the judge retires and a new judge takes the place.
Like I said, the judge needs to fucking retire.
Hurry up!
He's older than shit.
All right. Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female.
Oh me, oh my. I'm innocent! Innocent, I tell you!
That's some seriously bad acting, Fräulein. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the squad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who was proposed as the corpse. Forehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. He reacted with, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
That's not exactly what I would pick to focus on, so why would he care about that?
Ah, too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one. In any case, both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Court was wearing a green sweatsuit. Moving right along. Hey, wait a second. To body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon, an arrow, and the lack of blood are also the same.
The position.
That's right. And therein lies the significance of this mock trial.
Oh, hold on.
So let's keep rocking it hard, just like that. Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet the victim in the quad.
Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character hair, forehead. Don't be such a wet blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah. Then Hugh said a frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow. I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club room, which has a very clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. Nine, Heffelhead. That faint swagger does not suit you at the least.
Order! 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 Especially you, Mr. Justice!
No more Gregs!
No more Gregs!
Me? But I was just trying to get into it like Mr. Euro Rocker said.
So the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections?
The autopsy report notes that the edge of the victim's wounds were unusually ragged. Could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow or a shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand. Post-mortem.
You know what sucks? The fact that there's no costumes for you could just shove on for the judge.
In short, the
Have
real
to be
murder
like a little
weapon.
party hat.
The real murder weapon was not the arrow at all.
When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough
Hang on.
time. Oh, sorry.
When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining the real murder weapon. Well, he's just a student, a warm-up act, while I am the real deal, the headline, so to speak. The true murder weapon was most likely the awl that was left in the art room.
Sorry.
The
I just got a
owl?
message here. Matthew Lillard, the guy that played as Shaggy in the live-action Scooby-Doo's, the first two. He's set to return as Shaggy for a mystery Scooby-Doo project.
Could be.
They're rectifying the wrongs.
Good.
He's
That
saying, hold my beer.
That Velma fucking show is shit.
He's saying, hold my Scooby snacks. Let me handle the shit.
An owl?
An owl is an
What's
ice
that?
pick, by the way.
I mean, an owl, you say? What might that be?
Is a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of
Well,
like
if you
an
want
ice
to be
pick.
specific, yes.
I have a photo here if you are interested.
Gross. It's all bloody It's all bloody up to the handle. Now, please tell me it's just paint.
Most likely, Fräulein. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place.
So, the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage?
The murder took place in the third floor art room, but the body was found in the quad.
Must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way.
Not at all. There's a maintenance area and a storehouse right outside the art room.
Convenient.
And a cart was used to carry a bolts around, so it was found there.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. That's a pretty big one.
A jumbo, yeah. Big enough to fit a person or a body in it. The defendant dropped the body from the art room window, then moved it to the quad. Moved it into the cart. That is how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself.
You don't say!
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories up, which shows signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, wow.
That may be true, but you fail to account for the large high jump mat in the storehouse. A body dropped onto such a mat which shows no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes! It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite the crafty killer, in an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. They moved the body into the quad where it would be an easy shot from the courtroom, from the clubhouse. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the owl stab wound.
Sounds like he has only high praises for Junie's script.
Was there any further arguments from the defense? Nope. Seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you will please, Fräulein Judge.
Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Very well, this court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial of a mock trial, I don't want to declare Junie guilty.
Yeah, perhaps that is not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation.
Thanks, you two. That little run through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. Did it?
Achtung, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness sized up too.
Now that was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good.
You're sure in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Professor Court. And there's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two.
I mean, he's not the one that's prosecuting.
Anyway,
He has no problems.
I won't say goodbye, as I'm sure I'll be seeing you later.
Oh, it's nice to see him again. I always thought prosecutors were all rather scary bunch. Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice.
Yeah, he's not so bad as prosecutors go.
Oh, Athena, you should have seen...
You can tell...
You should have seen the other prosecutors, like, I don't know, Von Karma, Francisco Von Karma, Godot.
Edgeworth in the first game.
Yeah.
Edgeworth can be kind of
And he became a bit of a softie, but
spooky.
that's okay with me.
We should get back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet.
And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accepted Junie's case.
Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Hey, what do you think you're doing? The crime scene is off limits to students. I'm not a student. I'm no student. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, right. Just because you're in a law school doesn't mean you're a lawyer.
You should see what she did to the last cop who said something like that to her.
What are you threatening an officer of the law?
Yikes! No, that was not a threat. It's more like a friendly warning.
Guess we should go before I get myself arrested for assaulting an officer. Okay. Ah, Mr. Wright. Oh, with Zeus.
And he's finally got his staff now.
The globe. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. This staff will show you that I am God.
Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in. I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means.
Get it? Because my name is Means! What do you mean the end justifies the means?
I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not?
Of course I do. Juniper wouldn't even hurt a fly. Oh, God.
Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are results. It is the height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible.
Sure, I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of that, the end justify the means part.
Well, you are still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. There is but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense.
You going to take her case, Professor Means?
I may be professor, but I am still licensed to practice law. In fact, I have even battled Professor Courts in courts. No kidding. So you guys were rivals or something? No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Professor Court and I graduated from the academy at the top of our class.
Wow, I bet they used to really bring it.
Now, if you'd excuse me, I'd best go discuss the case with Juniper.
Professor Means, please wait. I don't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case.
It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence. Really now? You two?
And when were you planning on telling me? Sorry, boss. I know we should have asked first, but... relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions. And I think you made the right one.
How wonderful. Very wonderful, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you one thing. As a lawyer, what is it that you must treasure beyond all else?
That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As her professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once.
Let's hope it never comes to that.
Also, with a smile like that, when you say that, it just kind of screams, I am not the kind of person you want to be in a one-to-one class meeting with.
I will beat you with my ruler. And this globe staff.
Or, you know, something else other than his ruler.
My dick!
Now, if you would excuse me.
Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating them fast. First, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Oh, yes, please. Now, before we do, things like that sure scream out school days, don't they? Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like school papers or mock trials? Nah, that wasn't my thing. I was an art major. An art major? Then how did you become a famous attorney? It's kind of complicated. And when I say kind of, I mean really, really complicated. Oh. He must really mean it. I'm picking up a lot of complex emotions in his voice. Yeah, I had to sort out a guy named Larry Butts. That's why.
More than once.
Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran into Professor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Seems like the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. The police are searching the art room, but whether they find anything, well... Well, what? Come to think of it. Let's do our crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... No, never mind. Now, where was I again? But there's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you to find out for yourselves. So, were you shocked by the conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The Dark Age of the Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days.
But the question is, how is it related to the case at hand?
Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and then of itself isn't a bad thing. Right, as long as those results come by a fair and honest means. Oh, but what if it was just Professor Means said? The end justifies the means. To survive the Dark Age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and the false charges are unavoidable in the quest of results. That's what they're preaching here at the famous legal academy. But what happened to our legal system if the results are all that matters anymore? Relax, it's just a rumor. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, well that's a relief. Get me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe if he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence. Yeah, it is ominous because it's the Dark Age of the law. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Mr. Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I try talking to as many people as I can on campus. Oh, joy. Alright, we're done here then. Maintenance area! I do like it that, you know, with this, you actually do see things moving around now. Like, it's just not painted, things actually move.
Well, you know, it was kind of limitations of the systems they were on.
Yeah. So...
It was originally Phoenix Wright was a GBA game, and then it moved on to DS.
Yeah, and then 3DS and phones and Wii and... So this is the maintenance area. Well, let's see. During the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said that the art room is right above here on the 3rd floor. And that the body was dropped from there on top of a high jump mat from the storehouse.
Right. And then he claimed that the body was transported to the stage in a bull cart. And then... There's someone else here.
Hey, it's Robin. Whoa, you scared the crap out of me! Yikes, right back at you. So, what are you doing out here? I'm working out so I become strong enough to save Juniper! But I'm so worked up, my training brace is almost breaking out at the seams! Oh, right. You like got arrested, so you're psyching yourself up to rescue her? Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men! That's why I work out with my manly brace! Except that I hear some discord in that manliest of men's voice of yours.
I don't mean to be rude, but can you talk without shouting?
That's rich coming from him.
I'm not trying not to shout as much! If at all possible, that is! Which is not at all possible by the sounds of it. So you don't mind if I ask you some questions as Junie's lawyer? No problem, ask away, keep them coming, man! Ouch, my ears are ache already. God.
I love the fact that they're using the same music as we had for Phineas Felch.
Yeah. Robin, could you tell me a little more about yourself? You wanna... Well, I guess it's more of the goofy music, isn't it? You wanna know more about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club! The Fine Arts Club? Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe there's some source of noise we heard. And there were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. Seem to recall hearing that oh god. Co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues.
Two big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not bad.
Wicked statues? Hey, are they supposed to be you and Mr. Wright?
Bingo, Fräulein. And they were so big and magnificent too. Oh, what a waste.
Say, did you create those stage statues by any chance? You bet I did. Both of them. Put my blood, sweat and tears into those things, man.
It must have been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that.
Nah, I can face Professor Coy if I let him something like that get me down. What do you mean? Professor Coy was the Fine Arts Club advisor. She was all about the truth of beauty, man. She always said the only good results is the truth, that and... Only lawyers who seek the truth through illegitimate means produce worthwhile results. Yes, I'm totally on your guy's side. She must have been an incredible woman.
Yeesh, and you called me loud when I practiced my chords of steel.
Oh man, why do I have to take the prosecutor cause? I mean, how am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm studying to be a prosecutor? Oh, don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you see. The 3 of us had a dream. We saw we'd make it happen together. Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials. You take age of the law. Ha! We're gonna put nail in its coffin, man.
Oh, great, no train joys.
Oh,
Wow.
happy Sunday. Bro, you just seen how this damn stream started. Friggin' an hour in and no one showed.
Wow, you guys swore to do that.
But no, that stupid school rule had to ruin it. School rule? Which one? Anyone with prior conviction, no matter how minor the offense, they won't. They won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid holier-than-thou school.
That'd be
Tough legal-
holier, by the way.
A tough legal academy with even tougher rules.
You must have started too early. It's Sunday. No, we
No.
start 8 o'clock here all the time on a Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So we started about an hour and a half ago.
Junior will never become a judge unless I can prove her innocence. And if I fail, the three of them will never realize their dream. It's like someone put pressure on my pressure. These people are weird. Whoa, deja vu, man! It's like I can almost taste my near victory again. But no, the final showdown was cancelled because of that murder. This topic sure seems to strike a raw nerve. I hope it doesn't come between you guys. You kidding? Our friendship? It's like a diamond, only tougher. It's like a powder keg before I spark. How the fuck did you get another one? It's like a calm before the storm. In other words, it's under a lot of pressure and ready to blow at any moment.
I think that's all we can do for now.
Okay then.
Well, the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there.
Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes.
Athena, what were your...
Huh? Eek! Ouch! Who put the stupid box here? Wait. Ah! Apollo, this box, there's
What now?
there's someone or there's something inside.
Don't let it be a mistake!
Jeez Christ.
Oh, hey, Solid Snake. Didn't know you were here. You morons just blew my cover. You morons just blew my cover.
What the... There really is someone inside.
There's someone. That someone is me, Mariam Scuttlebutt, and I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? This is the fate of who will live in the shadows. That's a very good reason why none see my face by the light of day.
Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too?
You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Jesus. So you're studying to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you afraid of her? Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box? This disguises how I get my scoops. Like, you're right. It's me, so tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake.
Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said.
A lawyer with brains as bad as it is, poor Juniper. I'm taking a stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time?
I thought so. Athena, my bracelet's reacting.
Really? That means... a lie already? That was quick. Oh well then, let's see what's going on. I guess the only thing we can see is the hands then. Oh, yeah.
That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said, "For Juniper's sake." It's like you subconsciously tensed up because you're lying.
God, what are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay then, let me ask you this. Why were you
Box
selected as a
abuse.
witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief on the famous Herald. I know everything there is to know about around campus. Even the darkest of secrets.
Yeah, you're in a fucking box.
Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm for journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence. Here. An extra edition of the famous Herald, published to coincide with the mock trial. Oh, thanks, Marianne. You revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interest in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence.
The previous newspaper.
That's the famous Herald, the paper I published. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. You got it wrong. Nothing. Another staff member would write that one. I don't think so, Marianne. You even said yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? You've just got the info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Oh, well, there we go.
Busted.
Now, I want the truth, Marianne. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip from your sleazy paper, isn't that right? Do you work for IGN?
No, she works for something completely different.
BuzzFeed.
CNN.
The Daily Telegraph.
Jeez.
You're not really friends with Juniper, are you?
No, duh. She's a target of my scoops. My readers demand dirt. Extra, extra! The dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means. Wait a second. Wow, this word's going to get said a lot, isn't it? In this dark age of the law, many of us embrace Professor Mean's methods. Even future judges. I've even adopted an end justified the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being any the wiser. Doesn't she realise that's totally illegal?
And that she just admitted to it?
Now, one of them was the scene of the crime, the art room.
You put a tape recorder in the art room. What did you record?
Nothing, I was just making shit up. You want to know? You really want to know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you to... Like, I really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. Oh, you're so mean, Marianne. According to my evidence, a fatal fish... For sure had opened between...
You're right, Fisher.
Fisher had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? What do you mean by fatal Fisher? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. It used to be. They seem to get along just fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you
Okay,
implying...
hang on. I've just got one thing, a question. We've been hearing about the lawyer course, the judge course teachers. Who was the prosecutor course teacher?
No one. Ooh.
The prosecutors are just told to teach for themselves. Okay, this school's very clearly got its type.
But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here.
Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light?
No, I like the dark. It's great. You can have light. I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you realise how guilty Juniper Woods really is. Explodes. Oh, we're gonna have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start.
Well, at least take care of whatever we can today.
You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. You got diamonds? No, fuck off.
Back to the maintenance area, I guess.
Nope. Nothing new.
Lecture hall then? Yeah, here we go.
Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh!
Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own.
Oh, Harry, come back here and have a cup of tea.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Nope, nothing yet. Afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper.
You! Did you murder Constance Court? Did you ask one of the students to do it for you?
You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they had already read the script. Or wrote it.
But...
Look, Professor Means is better able to handle all this than you two. Just leave it to him.
Oh, there it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hugh's voice. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
Whatever. I'm 6'1" and under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say,
I'm a nerd.
I never miss my mark.
Thank you
Oh,
for
and I'm
incriminating yourself a little bit.
Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too.
How can you even say that with a straight face?
That's cute. He should be a comedian instead. That was funny.
Nah. Let's put it this way: even a comedian knows how to take blows to their ego.
Like I said, that was funny. He should be a comedian.
You're a
Yeah,
comedian.
this guy can't take a blow to his own ego. So that's why he can't be a good comedian.
Yeah.
Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. Yeah, you call yourself a genius instead. But when it comes to tests,
Narcissistic.
I always get 100%. So I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But, as I said before, I pay them no mind.
I heard you the first time.
What about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin.
There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
You saw the body?
Right. I was so distracted that I basically handed Robin a victory.
Somehow I don't believe that.
Yeah, he's sweating hugely.
Because, let me think. He said that he never misses his mark.
Also, and again,
He always gets 100%.
Gimme!
And also, if you were even looking at his model, he was sweating buckets whilst having that
Oh, yeah.
grin. Hugh, would you mind telling us a little bit more about that?
Unlock 3 months of unmissable entertainment on Disney Plus for £1.99 per month. Yeah, no. I'm good.
Besides, if he's seen the body, shouldn't he have said something at the fucking trial?
Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall.
Uh-oh, Rocky heard the Timby raspberries. Your attention, please. Wendy's has closed down for the year. Turns out they ran out of burgers. Mock trial will begin shortly. Yes, we heard this. That's right. There was an announcement and everyone came in here.
The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Wow, you have your own personal dressing room? That's total VIP treatment. Actually, they were for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back towards the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage.
So that's when you saw the body?
Right. I was quite shocked. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. Could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that.
Wait. Oh.
Wait, hold on. Hold it right there. You went through the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body. Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here.
I think I know why. Is it because of this?
Where'd you get that?
So this article in the famous Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie.
Right. But if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off.
He really wanted to win that bad. Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong?
Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter.
Thanks, and don't worry, I'll prove Juniper's innocence. You'll see.
Can't say you two inspire much confidence.
And you go to court then, bitch!
Okay, Athena, what next?
Well, I think we've talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case.
Okay, maybe it's time we wrapped up our investigation.
Oh wait, we haven't met with Junie yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's head over to the detention center. Fina, thank you so much for coming. She called me Fina like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However... Yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in a school paper.
You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me.
I've been worried about that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh and me. She wants to stay friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. Oh, the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favour the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. So if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of help in court, huh?
You never know. Help often comes from those unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper.
I was wondering about the owl you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why? There's blood on this. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realise I still had it on me until I was arrested.
And we've got nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way linked to the crime.
Still, that blood red colour on the owl's brother bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from a pretty far away, but it probably was just paint. But that's what bothers me. It was on the owl before we were prepping it yesterday.
It wasn't. Then how and when did it get on there?
Well, Before the mock trial began, I showed Vina and Mr. Wright to the rating room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trials props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the owl that what looked like blood on it. A key and an owl? Professor Court normally has the art room key since she's the fine arts club advisor. And since the key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who painted the owl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The owl suddenly show up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it? I already have a bad feeling about this.
Me too. But let's not jump the gun on this.
You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school around 6 p.m.
Did you notice anything different about her?
Seriously, the running thing in this series are those who are set up of the wrong plays at the wrong... Yeah, basically. No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. It looks like we're out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove you're innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Vina. Well, I should go now. Bye.
She gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy.
The junior I knew was always like that. A little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted up... she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still...
What is it?
Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about her friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts.
Seriously?
Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there?
There is.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's trouble with one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship.
I suppose you're right. I might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial.
Yep, tomorrow's a big day. Let's sort out what we know so far.
Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor. Then, her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described.
I wish those were the only similarities they shared.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the script in this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. So it follows that the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did.
Oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Well, that's not gonna happen. Well, this time, Junie would be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo and he's the king of being fine. Aww. Dang.
Time to go to court. Next time!
Yeah, and that will be tomorrow because I'm gonna do a birthday stream. Rhino won't be here for a while, so it's just gonna be me. And
I'll probably
Timby.
be...
I'm not even sure how soon I can get here.
Yeah.
Well, well, you know, so we're going by the weekday stream times are probably about half an hour, maybe a bit more, but no later than 45 minutes.
Alrighty then. So yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. Usual weekday time, so 9:30. So yeah. So yeah, alrighty then. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.
Take care, guys.